Okay, so then part number 6, reading menus and a guest list. It is prohibited on Yom Tov to read the menu of a meal that one plans to on Soren to individual guests. A list of guests, so menu is we're not allowed to read. Why? Because I'm not sure, like this reception with the menu, it's too formal. I don't know, like probably many people are coming. It's crazy, right? So, I mean, just whatever you have, you serve. That's it. So the problem is that the person might cross something, an item from the menu. Maybe they planning to have it, but now they did not have ingredients, this and that, so they planning not to have it. Right? I'm not sure who is going to read this menu. I'm not sure, but or guest list. So again, if you have many guests, and that's a different story. If you have a family, 2 families, like what list do you need? Okay. So, but the problem is that you might want to cross the name. Okay. List of guests that one be invited or a sitting plan. So again, we were talking about many people. For example, on a wedding, when we had the wedding, so we had to plan like who is going to sit next to who, because not everybody is going. This guy is not talking to this guy. This lady is not talking to that lady. So you have to be careful. Maybe sitting back to back or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's very interesting. This pertains whether the meal will take place on Yom Tov or afterwards. Right? It's very interesting on Yom Tov or afterwards. So meaning the person, no, they're not coming. They called me before Yom Tov, they're not coming, so I have to cross them over, and maybe I'm going to sit somebody from a different table at this day. That's a problem, as we understand. Okay. One of the reasons for this prohibition is concern that one might decide to make changes in the menu, invitation list, or sitting plan. That's what we said. Now they don't have this dish. Somebody is not coming. Somebody does not talk to this person, that person. Okay, so that's very possible that person is going to cross somebody out or point this guy is from table number 7. Okay, now. Thus, the host or hostess who are authorized to make such changes may never refer to this list of Yom Tov. So other people, I mean, the guests or children, they do not care. I mean, you tell them somebody's sitting there, somebody's sitting there. Somebody's not coming. Okay, somebody's not coming. I'm not going. If not my list, I'm not going to cross anybody. Okay. Continue. Even people who are not authorized to change the list are prohibited from reading it due to the general rabbinic decree against reading documents and similar material. That's very interesting. So we're not allowed to read the business documents on Shabbos, right? So in some sense, they call this list of guests also document. Okay. However, this decree does not apply in regard to the material pertaining to the mitzvah. Since Yom Tov meals are considered Seudas mitzvah, mitzvah's banquets, it is permitted for someone other than the host or hostess, there is one of their children, to read the menu or the guest list for the Yom Tov meal. Meaning, but I'm not sure. Like, what is like? People usually don't come just because, and they're not going to come unless somebody have a special like drinking party or something. I don't know. But usually people come for a night meal or a morning meal. So it is a mitzvah, this and that. I'm not sure what other meals they're talking about. That would not be a mitzvah on Shabbos and Yom Tov. Okay, I don't know. Maybe people just gather. I'm not sure. Okay. A husband may read the menu of the meal being prepared by his wife. If he's not actively involved in preparation. So he's like a husband in sometimes treated like a guest. So he does not care. He does not know. He's not going to cross anybody. Okay. So he can read it to his wife. Furthermore, since it is considered a mitzvah to ensure that guests are seated comfortably, it is permitted for someone other than the host or hostess to read the sitting list. Meaning, as we said, these people do not talk to these people, and those people do not talk to these people, right? Okay. Nowadays, it is customary for a messenger to invite people to a meal, to always refer to invitation list, even if the meal is not Seudas mitzvah, lest he inadvertently trigger quarrel by inviting an unwanted guest. So this in messenger, I'm not sure when it's all is going on. I'm not sure. Tell the truth. Like it seems to me like people have nothing else to do, like sit around, like all this big company. A messenger. Who is this messenger? He's going to around to this family and that family. That's would create a big machlokes. If you come to people's house and then you say, yeah, please come this and this day. I'm not sure on talking about on the Yom Tov itself. People need to get prepared, this and that. I don't know. So or if you're going to do it in shul when everybody's together, when it's easy to invite everybody, that's a problem. So you cannot invite one person and not invite another people. You can do whatever you want. As I remember this guy, and I applaud him. He's very very nice guy, but very very brazen. So he would tell people what to do, right? HaShem. So he had the dedication of the Torah in one of the shul, right? So I also got privilege. I wrote Lerner that Sefer Torah. It was his Sefer Torah, but he gave us he paid completely. So he paid completely for Sefer Torah. He already took it back. Like when he brought it was with orchestra and then took it back. The president called me and said, "Do you know where can we get Sefer Torah?" I say, "Why? I thought you have more than enough." He said, "No." This guy took it. So this guy, right? So he had a big. Okay, he had some snacks. Food. For me, I ate a little. Fine. I don't eat his favors. So I'm fine. I can eat at home. But then he says it was music. He said, "Please stop the music. Please stop orchestra." Now we're going to go to official dinner, and only the close family is invited. So basically, it's not his shul. He used to pray there, but then his family moved out to different neighborhood, but still had a connection to the shul that I used to go. He basically say, "Okay, it's very nice for you to come, and now get out because we're about to start dinner." It's very interesting. Me personally, I would not be able to say so. How all these people he came to celebrate with you, and now you go tell him get out. He did not say, but he said, "Please, thank you very much for coming, but now it's time for a family dinner." Very interesting. So that's about invitation. For discussion of the reading of the other printed matter on Shabbos and Yom Tov, there is secular books and periodicals. See the Shabbos Home chapter 5. Okay. So just to remind us, business material is not allowed because why? The person might get circle something or underscore something that is important. That's the problem. Okay.
If we have a book regarding gardening or the restroom reading, are we allowed to read it on Shabbos or Yom Tov when in the restroom?
Yes, I would say that's a perfect reading, right? Because you're not going to do anything. So it's not like a business advice. It's I have to follow this advice, right? And right, so gardening, okay, that's very good. Some medical books or something. Yeah,
Thank you, Rabbi.
you're welcome.
Um, so this thing would not be like muktzeh if we take it from other place of the house to the bathroom.
No,
Do we have
no,
to
no,
leave it
no,
on the bathroom from?
no. That's not a problem. It's not a muktzah. So I would say like business material. You have I don't know business like I don't know you have a bank statement or something, right? That would be muktzah. But this gardening, maybe some people don't have garden. They just read they like this stuff. Or some people, it's a winter. Let's say it's a winter. Okay, even if she would read some useful information, I know 3 months away, I don't know 4 months away before she can plant anything. So like this information is useless basically. Okay. I mean, no, nobody is going to take any actions at this point. That's what I mean. It's not it's useless. It's useful, but not right now.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
So what about reading a magazine that is related to what we do for a living? Would that be forbidden?
If just like it's not a business like to broaden your knowledge, professional knowledge, there is no problem because it's not a business. You understand?
Thank you, Rabbi.
You look at like history books. There is no problem. Something like that. Mass solving, like I don't know, some things like that.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.